Hey, it's the Chief, bonding with board games. Got my little Scotch background here going. By the way, go check out ScotchTestDummies.com or YouTube, Scotch Test Dummies, if you want to see my Scotch reviews. Shameless plug. I'm back here because FunForge came through. I'd ordered off Kickstarter 2 collector's editions of Tokaido Painted. Painted was the thing they were supposed to have. I'd originally had 1, and when I found out they were painted, I went ahead and got 2. And when their pledge manager came out, you had to toggle a button in that you wanted them painted. It kind of defaulted to unpainted. I missed that, my fault. And when I received the order that it was shipping unpainted, I had my little panic moment, got hold of FunForge, and their customer service was, I'm gonna say about a C. I always recognize that I'm dealing with worldwide trade and a European company, and sometimes things are even lost in the language barriers and such. They could have done a much better job in customer service all the way around. They did come through in the end. That's always a big part of customer service, is what's the end result. I could have done a better job with filling out the pledge manager 100% correctly. Well, let's be honest, when customer service issues come up, there's usually something going on. It might be, hey, the company's, made an error, there's a defect in the game, or oftentimes it is customer error. And in my opinion, a good company is there to reasonably deal with customer error, not unreasonable. So I contacted them, let them know, hey, I thought your pledge manager was a little confusing. I purchased even an additional game based on them being painted. I am not a painter. It was touch and go for a while, but it came through. And I know they jumped through some hoops to do that, and I wanted to give them a follow-up credit video for what they did manage to do. Kudos, kudos, kudos. I know some people still are not happy, but from what I've seen and I looked at on the forums, most people have gotten their games, and there's still a few little issues here or there that FunForge is dealing with. But I think they've done a pretty good job. They've done right by me. So I wanted to come in and do a follow-up video. That being said, a couple things to watch out for when you're doing Kickstarters. Number one, I find this more so with Cool Mini or Not. I always add in a bunch of extras that are above and beyond what the normal group big pledge thing is with the stretch goals. And if I don't make a note of those, when it comes time to fill out the pledge manager, it takes me a while. And God knows I can get confused easily. Case in point. All right, number 2, if it is a company that has not done too many, Cool Mini's getting great, but if there's a company that hasn't done too many Kickstarter things and they start throwing in everything but the kitchen sink to their Kickstarter, now I get a little bit nervous and I may actually back off. I've got a few things out there that are just sitting in production land. They added so much stuff that it becomes very, very difficult for them to fulfill. So I'm conscious of that as well. And so should you. But I need to do my part when it comes to customer service and pay attention to what I'm doing on Kickstarter and the pledge manager. That being said, thank you, FunForge came through. There's the follow-up video on my customer service issues with FunForge. See you guys. Chief, bonding with board games.